Alright, we're going to get working on part 2 of this modeling a train station. I'm going to do this bench here, so I provided this image for you to download. It's on the Discord server if you want to use it. I'm just going to try to model against this thing here. And let's go. Alright, something like this. So I'm going to get that. I'm going to take this and I'm going to pull it down. Alright, let's hide that. That's fine. So open that up again. I'm going to come in here and I'm going to put an edge loop somewhat around there. And I think I'm going to move that forward. I just want to decide if I like the thickness of that. Yeah, I think I do. Alright, let's do this. Let's select these upper edges and Control B. Roll my mouse up like that. Let's grab this, Control B. Round that a little bit too. Let's get rid of that. Okay, let's see. Let's turn that back on. So I got this kind of thing. Let's take that and pull it back here. Now, what I'm going to do as well is, just for the heck of it, I'm going to copy another one. I'm going to bring it over to here. I'm going to rotate Z90. I just want to see if I'm kind of... That's good enough. Okay, get rid of that. Alright, so look from the side. We got that. Okie doke. We need those pieces here. I'm just going to bring in another cube. I'm actually going to slide it over here. I'm going to build it this way. Scale it down like that. I'm going to look from the top as well and see, yeah, it's just a cube, so that's going to be probably fine. Where am I? Okay. Grab these. Make sure I get them both. Pull them out to here. And I'm going to take this edge here. Do it in solid view. And Control B. I'm going to do the same thing. I might do the bottom one a little bit. Just like that. Okay, so now let's take this. I'm just going to rotate Z90 minus, I think. Yeah. And we'll just get it into place. Or roughly into place. Okay. I think what I'm going to do is, to make life easier, I'm going to mirror this stuff. Okay, and that one too. So set the origin to the 3D cursor, which is pretty much in the middle, and mirror it. Did I not do that right? Oh, okay, let's Control A, rotation and scale, because I edited it in object mode. So what I'm getting at is, I don't think I like the thickness of that. Let's go back into wireframe, and that's why I have the diagram here. There we go. We can get this to work. So let's just make some adjustments on this thing here. Let's scale that in the X just a little bit. Just like that. And take this guy, push him a bit in the middle, and let's scale him in the X. More like that. Got it on both sides. I might want to bring that down. I don't know at this point, but we'll see. Let's get another one in here for this piece, or actually maybe we'll do that piece there. In fact, do I want to just take a piece of this? I think I do. Shift D, bring it down. P, break it out. And did I break it out? Maybe I didn't break it out. Yeah, there it is. Okay. I'll look from the front again. And I'm actually going to look from the side. I think this pretty much comes from the knee-like area. And maybe it's going to go down. Well, I'm going to find out in a second. I'm just going to grab it and slide it over. Yeah, it's about the right height. Sorry about that. And I'm going wireframe. I can't really see it or anything, so we're just going to believe in it. And then we'll think about getting rid of faces that aren't showing too, by the way. And I think right away, let's get into putting a bevel on this so that it starts to look better. I'll go for 3, 0.02. See how that looks. And I'm gonna have to do because they got the mirror on it. I'm gonna have to do it this way. So I'll just 2, 3, 0.02. I'm not gonna worry about the aspects of the bevel yet or smoothing. No, I'm just gonna build the thing first. 0.02. Yeah, okay. Good. Okay, now we're gonna need another piece here, so I'm gonna take this, Shift D, I'm gonna rotate X 90, pull it out, but we're gonna adjust this one to be, I'm looking at this piece here. It's gonna be narrower, scale in the Y. And it's going to be, let's see if I can see it on here. Yeah, it's getting a little busy here. I think it's going to be a little thinner though. And we'll get rid of this top face. Oh, I didn't break it out yet. Let's make it a separate piece. Look from the front. And it's going to come up into that. And it's going to come down. I'll get rid of that bottom face. Okay, how does that join? So it's a little, it's thinner. Not that, this. So that it attaches there. A little tiny bit thinner. You can do whatever you want, you know. Okay, so I got it on both sides. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Yeah, just keep thinking all of this stuff might want to come down, or maybe should. Well, it's not in the diagram. I won't do it yet. Alright, next let's take this guy, Shift D. Let's break the mirror. I'll break a mirror. Yeah, we can actually get rid of these faces. Yeah, we should. Okay, we'll take it, rotate Z90, and look from the front, and I'm basically doing this kind of thing. I'll just scale it a bit bigger. And this one, well, there's one in the front, there's one in the back, so maybe I may have to make it a little bit smaller. Let's just scale in the X and bring it into around there. Okay, that's non-centered, obviously. Okay, so what am I going to do here? It's about the same. Okay, and it's going to come underneath that. Okay. And the seat is going to partially rest on the front part of the seat. Okay. It's going to be hidden anyhow. So let's just start with that. Now there's going to be one at the back as well. That's why I tilted it this way, but I think it might be a little bit lower, actually, for the way the seat goes on, but I'm just going to bring it back for now. Okay, the empty, which is the image is starting to get in the way, get in my face. How's that? Okay, as a start. Okay. Okay. Well, that's not going to work, is it? Okay. In that case, let's just grab this and make it smaller and scale it in the X a bit to pull it into there. Okay. Make it a bit wider, almost flush with that. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to bring that back. I should mention that in the diagram here, you can see this stuff. It almost looks like planks of wood, but I'm actually going to do that with texture. I just wanted to do those indents so it looked a little bit like a, like I made of planks of wood. But I'm going to do that as a solid piece and then lay a wood texture on top of that, I think. All right, and we'll do this little plaque thing too. So what I'm thinking of doing is just let's look from the side here. Let's just bring in a plane. Rotate X90. I actually want to look from the other side. I just find it easier to work that way. Okay, so Control 3 is what I'm looking for, and I better go into wireframe. Okay, that's where's the bottom of that plane? There it is. Okay, so this thing, there it is. There, I'll do it this way. Is going to kind of go down the middle there. Okay, and then we're going to extrude it out like this. There's a little bit of a thing so you can sit on it. I'm going to try. Nah, I don't know if I'm going to do that. I don't think I'm going to do that. So let's see. Let's scale this in the X. And I'll bring it down. Okay. Let's bring it down here so it's under. Okay. And I got these. And I'll bring them down. We're going to put some thickness on this. I think maybe. Let's look at wireframe again one more time. I think I'm just going to bring it down just a little bit. So there's a little bit of a dip in there. All right. So what if we let's try some thickness with solidify first of all and decide which way we want to go. That's in. I'm thinking of going outwards. Let's hide that. I just want to look, and then I can maneuver this. I want to look at what's going on in the back here with any stuff overlapping or whatever. Let's keep going. Let's put on even thickness and bring it back a little bit. Thinking like something like that. Okay. It's not very sloped, so we're gonna slope it more, aren't we? Yes, we are. Like that. And I don't like where it's positioned yet, so this and that. I want it to stick out a little bit in the front. So if I do that, let's just have a look at the empty. Okay, maybe mine's a little bit thicker and just a little bit of a slope. Let's turn it off. Maybe we can go back a little bit. Does that do anything for us? All right, let's mess around with that. Let's apply that. And let's take these edges here, Control B, and just give it a nice bevel. Let's take this edge. I'm trying to get it all the way around. In fact, let's focus on that. I want it all the way around. Yeah, okay. That's what I wanted. same at the front, those two edges. And it's debatable if I do all the sides. I'm gonna do them anyhow, just in case a little bit of it shows. I don't think it's gonna really matter. But I'm just gonna do it. Oh, come on. There we go. Probably could just select all the faces. Here we go again. No, come on. There we go. Yeah, a little bit of a bevel on there too. Control B. I can use the same. No, I don't need that many. Okay, let's see. Okay. Yeah, that could work as a bench. So let's just decide if we like this or if we want to maybe make this a little bit more prominent. Let's get rid of that. You know, but that's basically it. And that's supposed to support that. Like that. All right, so I guess I'm going to have a look at these, see which ones are missing or still have their ends. What about these guys? Okay. There we go, like that. And these guys, I think I got rid of them. Yeah. Okay, this, I need to make sure that it's in. Did I already look at that? No. I just want to decide if there's any more I want to do on there. Yeah, okay. So one thing I think I'm going to do is just scale it a bit. And I'm going to do the same on these ones here. I'm just going to press S and scale it a little bit like that. Okay. All right, let's have a look with the cavity shader and some shadow. Let's also double check that everything is facing the right way, which it isn't. So let's grab a bunch of this. Okay. I'm going to Control C, and we're going to go back to where we were. And I'm going to Control V, dump that in, and before I lose focus on it, I'm going to call that bench 1, because I'll be making a bunch of them. Let's scale it down, and let's rotate Z 90, and get that to roughly resemble the block that I did over here. So we'll switch back to this. Let's get rid of that because I got the other ones that I can use. And let's take the whole collection and just scale it a little bit more. And I don't want it right against the wall either. I mean, all of that is changeable. So that was there. I'll be working on these windows probably next after I do some of these. Let's get rid of that. Let's take this again and Shift D. I could instance it, but for now I'll just do that. But I'm going to make that a new collection, bench 2. And just get a sense for how it's looking. Yeah, okay. Like I said before, I'm going to do some different bench styles, and it's possible that I'll even replace this. But I do like that, and so possibly all these windows will go up a little bit. I mean, there's going to be a window sill in the frame and all that, so I'm going to leave it like that for now. And yeah, have a look like that. Okay, so that's it for this, minus any touch-ups. Come back, we do some other types of benches, and we just carry on.